House Republicans finally going after James Comey and Loretta Lynch. Republicans have been waiting this moment a long time ago. They anxiously awaiting the announcement of some sort of punishment for former FBI Director James Comey and former Attorney General Loretta Lynch. Our long wait has finally ended and action will finally be taken against the two traitors. It has been reported that 4 House Republicans have specifically sponsored legislation in order to investigate Comey and Lynch. Through this amendment, the Justice Department would be granted the ability to thoroughly examine Hillary Clinton's emails along with details having to do with the horribly pathetic investigation. Americans are all left wondering just how compromised the investigation that took place during Obama's time in office really was. Breitbart reported. House conservatives will launch an effort to conduct an official House Judiciary Committee-led congressional investigation into former Attorney General Loretta Lynch and fired former FBI Director James Comey, a notorious leaker, Breitbart News can confirm exclusively. Reps. Matt Gaetz, RFL, Andy Biggs, ROS, Mike Johnson, RLA, and Jim Jordan, RO. Have drafted an amendment that would compel government cooperation with a congressional probe into Lynch's and Comey's activities. Specifically, the amendment, a draft of which was obtained by Breitbart News, would compel the production of documents and evidence regarding Lynch's order to Comey to mislead the American people by stating he should refer to the investigation into the mishandling of classified data and use of an unauthorized email server by former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton as a matter, rather than a criminal investigation. The amendment specifically presses the Department of Justice to cooperate with the congressional investigation this would create, making it easier for Attorney General Jeff Sessions to probe these and the other matters laid out. It's unclear as of yet when the amendment will be introduced. But many of its authors, after Breitbart News obtained a draft copy, confirmed their plans in statements or interviews. For the past several years, Democrats have obstructed justice and blocked every congressional investigation imaginable, Jordan said in an email. Now they want to investigate? Okay, let's investigate. Both parties have criticized James Comey over the past year for his performance as FBI director. Even Senator Feinstein says there should be an investigation into Loretta Lynch and James Comey's handling of the Clinton investigation. Let's have a special counsel for that and see how serious congressional Democrats are about getting to the truth. It's time for Republicans in Congress to start playing offense, Gaetz told Breitbart News in an emailed statement. My constituents ask the same questions that so many people want to know the answer to, and that is why have all these investigations stopped? There was a whole lot of fire there and they just seemed to end when the new administration came in, and I think there's 2 or 3 reasons, Biggs said in a brief phone interview on Tuesday afternoon. Number 1, I think you want justice and that leads to number 2, if you don't have justice and you're not following the rule of law then government and lawmakers and those who enforce the law are held in derision by the public. They lose faith and confidence in those they elect, and so I think this is really important to get back to those basics and find out what happened, and so that's why I think it's important. Comey admitted that he leaked documents through his Columbia law professor friend Daniel Richman. It's time to learn the extent of the damage that Comey has caused to our entire country. We can't trust a man who is willing to leak official government information. It's also time to get to the bottom of Lynch's efforts in covering up leaks that Comey may have been involved with. The Obama administration clearly was on Hillary Clinton's side, and they were willing to do just about anything to help the corrupt Clintons further their own sick agenda. I'm just hoping that a full investigation on the Clintons comes next. It's about time the twisted Clinton family see some sort of retribution for their actions.